Hello and welcome to Straight from the Source, where we put your questions directly to Source Consciousness. Having just created the Facebook page, the Sisterhood of the Divine Feminine, what is it that most women need to hear around stepping into that Divine Feminine?
Their inner voice. You cannot hear what you do not listen to. You must listen for your inner voice. If you wish to hear the voice of the Divine Feminine, then it must come from within. Others may trigger this. But if they say something, it will cause a response in you. It may be excitement, it may be fear. But you must listen.
So the way to learn to listen to the inner voice is to identify how we're feeling in each moment. And it's the feeling that is the inner voice.
Many have been subdued through their own apathy. They need mentors, pioneers, people who can shine the light for them to see. The importance of your sisterhood of the Divine Feminine is not to have isolated voices, but to have a chorus, singing as one, that others will at first sing along with, then they will join. But first, they must hear.
Yeah. And why is it so important at this point in history to awaken the Divine Feminine within the women on this planet?
It is not important. It is no more important than what is happening. It is just part of the storyline. There are turning points in good stories. It does not mean that what happens before the turning point is not as important as what happens after, or as the turning point itself. They are just parts of the story. They are as important as each other.
So at this point in history, we are at this turning point to awaken the Divine Feminine. Is that right?
Possibly. It depends whether you do it or not.
So what is the most important thing that the women on this planet need to let go of in order to do it?
Fear. Fear of being empowered. And be aware that empowered is not powerful. Being empowered is not about being powerful, expressing power. Empowered is knowing your power. And the only way when you can truly know your power is to sit in your power. Not to wield your power against another.
And so letting go of fear will allow us to sit in our power.
Fear takes many forms. Conditioning, belief structures. All of these are forms of fear. Learning to stand strong and independent without worrying what others will say, think, or do, is being empowered. Having to defend yourself is not empowered. Do you see?
Yes.
If you wield your power, you yield your power.
And what is the most important thing that women on this planet need to embrace in order to step into their divine feminine essence?
Themselves. It is not good enough to draw your power from association with others. Safety in numbers. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. The fault or flaw with many of your feminist movements is they spend too much time empowering the group rather than the individual empowering themselves. Safety in numbers is not safety. 100 men in the water are no more safe from the sharks than one man. The sharks will just pick off the weakest on the edges one by one.
Is there anything else you would like us to know around the Divine Feminine?
You know all there is to know about the Divine Feminine. It is intrinsically within you. The question is, will you embrace it or make excuses for it?
Thank you.
You are welcome.
If you have enjoyed this episode and would like to receive future updates, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, or if you're listening or watching this somewhere else, simply go to our website goddessreawakening.com, where you can sign up to be sure to be informed. Thank you and have a wonderful day.